Hello and welcome back to part 5 of the Sanchuan challenge. I have taken a little bit of a break between the recording of this video and the last video as I went away for a brief holiday, and I am back and I've been given this quite some thought as to how to proceed. And there were a few comments, in particular commenting on how I might be best tackling Cao Cao at this point, or Cao Pi, as I should say, as Cao Cao was executed. And I figured I would do a little bit of a mini review as to what we have available to us and my options for expansion. So first of all, I think a commenter named Nikos mentioned the possibility of fighting on the water and potentially building some catapults. Catapults? Catapults. Why did that word sound wrong in my head? Anyway, the reason I can't build catapults is that, if I find the policy here, we only have developed facilities level 4, and if you can see here, you need level 10 to build catapults. I do have Lu Jun and Zhuge Liang, so with Zhuge Liang as my strategist and Lu Jun as a sort of additional support policy, so level 2 from Lu Jun, level 3 from Zhuge Liang, level 4 from Zhu Huang. I'm still one short. I would need, with 4 from Zhu Huang and 3 from Zhuge Liang, I would need somebody with level 3 of, is it build facilities? Yeah, develop facilities. So I simply don't have access to that at the moment. But while I am in this screen, and I'm going to make a very slight adjustment because I want to do some further developing. First of all, I don't really need this anymore. And what I do want is this for developing wire ropes, which of course will be quite straightforward. And I also haven't appointed a very minor upgrade of Zhao Yun at this point, which I'll need to do soon. I'm going to take this off at the moment because I do want, quite importantly, to build some wire ropes. But in fact, if I go back just to explain as well, I've only got 3 battle policies available to me. I do have the possibility of having level 10 fish with Zhao Yun, Ding Feng or Zhu Huan in combination with Quan Yu's +2 to all policies. Same applies for arrow, same applies for goose, not ring, though we get quite close. Crane, yes. Snake, no, just a little bit short, though I can get level 10 with a combination of different features. Same with siege weapons, so I can pick any particular formation and get it to level 10, but because this administration policy is kind of bad, I can only really focus on one, and fish is the bread and butter. That is going to be the units I'm relying on primarily, so I am always by default going to try and get fish to level 10. Aside from that, the second part of the comment was fighting on water, and I think I'll just try and explain in this video as I did in the comment. We've got Zhu Sheng in the water here. You can see he has 800 assault and 694 defense, which is quite reasonable. You will note his defense trait doesn't apply as it's darkened out in that box there, because it doesn't apply when you're in the water. And if we have a quick look at this unit here, we see Li Tong, comparatively, his stats, even though he has one naval tactic and an inferior type of naval formation, he is only a little bit weaker than Zhu Sheng. So if these two units fight, the damage comparables will be, well, the ratios will be quite similar. Whereas if we take a look at the south here, where I've got Lu Meng, he's got 1200 and 1200, which is relatively assault and defense, which is relatively unbuffed. But then we look at Wen Pin, and he's got 600 and 500. By comparison, the assault and defense of Lu Meng's unit is almost double. So if we want to make the, I'll take the best trades, we want units on the land fighting against units that can't disembark. So in this case here, we see we got very, very buffed up Zhao Tai, relatively strong Lu Jun and Sun Chuan, Zhu Ran, sorry, is getting ready to reinforce. So I want, ideally, to just try and not let them land the way units, but stand on the embankment so they take a fair bit of damage and they can't use their tactics. And I've been a little bit lax at doing that, admittedly. Reviewing elsewhere, there's an invasion from Chaisang here, which I think the Shanya might even take care of that for me, as I've done a few practice tests to explore my option. A little incursion here, but I think they're going to retreat for now. They're not doing a full-fledged assault, and in the last episode we just fought a minor battle there. Oh yeah, Zhao Yun got captured by Zhao Hodun, who we beat and then subsequently released, so he'll be back heading to Jianyi. And I think I'll send Zhao Yun down to Nanhai here, as he's not really needed amongst these units. They can fight quite capably without the threat or without the assistance of Zhao Yun. So enough rambling. What am I going to do here? This is what's been giving me a lot of thought. What are my options available to me? Now my first thought was trying to take Guiyang, because that would open up that would secure another front. Nanhai would no longer be under any attack, and it would mean I wouldn't need to defend from some additional points. I would be quite secure. But you simply cannot take an encounter in this mountain pass when you've got Shanya units or Wuhuan units with 2,000 assault, 1,200 defense. You simply take too much damage. It's not possible, and you often can't surround them. It's really not viable, and there are constantly supplies coming into Guiyang, so they're never going to be empty enough that we can launch a full-scale attack. And the same does apply to Ling Ling here, because you have units like Sao Chang. Are you here? Yes, with Annihilator. So if he comes out in arrow formation and he's in the mountain pass here, he's going to have something like 3,000 assault, and I just can't, even with Guan Yu. You see here, Zhu Huang, that's not bad. Guan Suo, not bad at all, actually, 2,000 assault. But we just can't take those trades. So we're not going to be able to assault from here either, which then again limits our options of expansion to those accessible from Jianyi. And those would be Guanling, Lujiang, and Chaisang. And again, I think the same commenter I referred to earlier talked about taking Chaisang. I think Chaisang is I don't want to say optimal, as it's far from optimal, but it's the best means of it's the best way of expansion. It's our most efficient means and safest means of expansion. It will be quite a challenge to take Chaisang, but in combination with troops in Jianan and troops deploying from Jianyi, I can sort of make a two-pronged assault from the south and the east, surround the city and do a sort of reasonable job at taking it over if I can get surround and conquer around Chaisang. Lujiang is again another option, and if I take Lujiang, Jianyi is safe, but Lujiang is always going to be very well fortified, and it is quite difficult to approach Lujiang because they have very, very well reinforced areas. There isn't a weak point I can really attack from that doesn't involve really strong units deploying from the city, especially when you've got the likes of Xiahou Yuan and Sima Yi there. And Guanling, I think I could take reasonably securely. Well, not from there or there, but I could sort of attack from the south and attack from the north. But the problem is taking Guanling doesn't really do anything for us. Shouchun isn't somewhere we want to attack anytime soon. Xiapi is quite difficult to attack, and all it would do is open up another additional 2 fronts for us without any path in sight of making ourselves more secure. It just stretches ourselves thin. In fact, I think, so verbal spaghetti aside, you can see we've already got quite a long, unique faction shape, and taking Guanling would just compound that problem. Whereas if I take Chaisang, well, it is very vulnerable to attack from 2 sides. It does mean Jianan is no longer under a threat. So I've talked a huge amount at the start of this video, but what I want to do is get as many troops in Jianyi as possible that I can defend Jianyi while also launching an attack on Chaisang. So I'm going to clear this up. I'm going to not necessarily include all of these videos now. Well, not all these videos, all of these turns, as you won't need to see me fight battles I've already fought countless times. And but again, priority is not taking damage. In fact, I don't even need Ling Tong to do that, I think. And where shall we go, Ling Tong? Yeah, maybe we'll cut him off. But what I will do, I'm going to send Gan Ning and Sun Shao, because I'm sure we're going to see more assaults from the north there. I want to build a wire rope here to effectively funnel the Wei troops from the east, which will make it a lot easier for us to cut them off. And in fact, speaking of which, how am I going to do this? Yeah, that'll be the best way to do it. I just want to build a little fortification to the east, protecting Jurong, so even when troops walk across the land, they can't simply walk into Jurong. And I will now let the next turn or two play out. Okay, I almost forgot, there is something I do want to do here. First of all, I am going to have to keep trading where I can. So I can't remember which of these two. I think Special Envoy increases the friendship we get, but I do need to keep getting friendship with whatever faction it is I was trading with there, while also buying food wherever food is plentiful. For example, here I can make a massive trade. I've got 20,000 gold sat here doing nothing, and I increase my supplies from 26,000 to 110, which will be essential if I'm going to be attacking. Do I want to do it there? Not necessarily. Merchant here. Yeah. So I won't show it when I do this every time. Oh, in fact, I'm already nearly at capacity here. Yeah, look at that. 40,000 is all I can. Because this is still a small city, I can't have more than 99,999 food there. But across the board, in the other cities, I have got plenty of food, so this will sustain the south, and I'll want to try and funnel supplies up north to Jianyi where possible. And in fact, we'll make a start of that here for our grand campaign against Chaisang. Yeah, we can see taking 10 damage of Lu Meng, 1 damage from Zhao Tai. Getting incredible chain tactics off Wen Pin, even though he's quite a strong unit on land. Who does Wei want? Yeah, in fact I will take the gold. Those units aren't going to do anything for me. Locusts is absolutely the worst thing we could be dealing with at the moment, but not much we can do about that. And let's have a look. Sun Quan's a bit vulnerable there. I think I'll move Lu's unit. Okay, so he's getting started. Wire rope is here. Want to build that there, so units will only come across this little embankment here, and it'll make it a lot easier for me to cut them off if they do come south from Guanling. As a precaution, I am going to send the Shanya up north just in case, to try and cut off, what's his name there? Yeah, Shamoke, and whoever that chap is over there. Just hiring officers up there. Hiring officers I've captured in the background. Oh, he's going to escape. Well. And I'll get the occasional event like this where wounded officers will recover. And I think I'll just sort of move down south and retreat. I want to get everyone back in the city so I can redeploy, so I'm going to retreat them all for now. Maybe not Lumang. Can I build more wire ropes? Not really. That's annoying. Can I build more wire ropes there? No, I can there. Okay, that individual wire rope will make quite a bit of a difference, I think. Okay, that sort of worked. I think I might... No, I won't get the cut off there. So at this very moment, this is almost a moment of peace. Let's see many of those. We are relatively secure. So, Ling Tong, get him off retreat. I might actually have him just sort of take the fight to Wen Pin. No, that would be stupid. Let's see what he does. So Lumang's got the... he has the wire rope up, so I just need 2 more officers to sort of fill the little gap, so to say. And I'll have a much easier time preventing the enemy from embanking. Or disembanking, I suppose. And look at that. Along comes the next assault of unranked minor officers, including Marsu. These two can take care of that. And I also do still have Jugei Jin and Lu Su in reserve, who are sort of a duo that can, you know, fill in a pinch, really. Okay. Okay, what I want to prevent is the port being taken, which I haven't done, which is annoying, because now he's quite... as long as he's on that one individual tile, he's quite strong. But all I have to do is have Umang retreat, and Ling Tong can just sort of come up and cut them off. And with everyone back in the castle and ready to deploy, I can, of course, send... Am I ready for the big deployment? No, I need a bit more troops before I do that. So I'm just going to send the A-team. As we've seen them quite a few times now. Same tactics. As a reminder, don't use extreme blaze because quite often you'll just end up setting your own units on fire. And just send everyone down there. Yeah, see, now that he's actually made a landing and hit the ports... Huh. Who's the better duelist here? Lumang. Okay, that helps mitigate the damage somewhat, but I am going to take a fair bit. Okay, Lumang, retreat. He's going to actually get cut off. Or nearly, anyway. Oh, this is a bit of a mess. Wen Pin is... I don't really know what Wen Pin's doing there. But I am going to... Oh, actually, this works out reasonably well. Okay, so... Ooh, okay. That could have been bad. So Ganning just retreats slightly into the range of the camp. I think I'll send Zhu Sheng. Where's Ding Feng? Oh, have I got you in Wu? Okay, I'll send Ding Feng back because he works well with Zhu Sheng, but I'll send Zhu Sheng out in the interim as well. with courageous in defence, and the camp he can just act as a slight distraction. And then once they've all made landing, I can cut these units off. A somewhat minor assault to the south, but Guan Yu and friends will be able to take care of this. Cao Pi is emptying Chaisang, including the ferocious Ma Chao. This could be an opportunity for us to weaken Chaisang in anticipation of our attack, if I can pull off the defence without taking too many casualties. Okay, so a little bit of a mess. Haha! Sun Quan has challenged the weakened Yue Chen to a duel. He's probably wounded. Nope. And Sun Quan won the duel. Well, it's not a good day for Yue Jin Sun. Okay. I got an unexpected surround and conquer there. So you, Ling Tong and Lu Meng are going to attack and then retreat. I think Zhao Tai, the somewhat weakened Sun Quan and Lu Jun are going to set up on the port, waiting for Ma Chao's hopeful landing. And then down here, well, we're very nearly ready to go, so I think I'll try and get the surround now. Okay, here comes Ganning. So annoying when they do that. Not captured, unfortunate. Can't be helped. Okay, so that worked perfectly. A lot of these officers aren't going to be captured because they're, well, Outlander units. We of course captured the mighty Zhu Bao. And yep, looks like more are on their way. So back inside. And it's also looking like they may try and attack from the north. So Ding Feng is now over here with his 3,000 troops and his vantage ground. He can fill in the gaps. Hopefully they come from the south, but it looks like Ma Chao might be tempting to attack from the north. But if we win this without taking too many casualties, it does look like Chaisang is going to be ours to walk in and take the city, and I got plenty of supplies sat here in the back ready to reinforce the city with. Okay, Ma Chao, are you going north? You are. Okay, gonna just about get there in time. We really must not let Ma Chao land, because if he lands, he can do horrendous things to us. And reinforce that point. Ooh, I got Lu Meng. It's going to make sure there are no gaps whatsoever in our defence. And maybe even Lu Xun can move up north to weaken Ma Chao's unit, because he's still quite capable on the water. Okay. Yeah, look at that, taking 22. So the Wu Huan's going to come up and fight Sun Quan and Zhao Tai. Oh, I got a helmsman. I do, but I would take a fair bit of damage trying to surround him. Do I risk it? Okay, I say we do. And he's got disorder there, so there's the risk gone. And yeah, 250, not bad. And that unit there, Yue Chen, will simply move into the slot while Lu Mang, and he'll continue to take quite a bit of damage. Let's have a look. Lu Jun. I might move you across there now. I wasn't paying attention, and there are going to be some units trying to take Jurong, but I do captured. Nah, that's frustrating. Oh, he's not going to last very long. So I, of course, have our reserves, and that is Lu Su and where was he? Jugajin. Because they are friends, they will work very well in they will work very well in cooperation with each other. I will send Ganning and Ling Tong running off to try and cut off Zhu Gai and Tian Yu. Taking a bit of damage. We're not here, but we're not capturing any of the officers I want to capture. Oh, saying that. Ah, Yue Chen. Oh. That's very silly of you. So we'll take a bit of casualties here fighting off this unit, but not a huge amount as, you know. He's not particularly strong. None of us are. These are the rejects effectively. And to make sure he's in position, Helmsman Sun Shao. Just get him there. Keep him waiting, ready to cut off anyone that needs to be cut off. And I'm going to retreat these guys back into the city, and then I'm going to try and launch a real offensive. Yeah, nothing to see here. Nothing. Ooh, Sun Xuan's dying. Well, that doesn't happen because he's on a trade delegation. I don't know what happens if an officer on a trade delegation dies. And just making sure Tian Yu gets wiped out as well before we take out the Chiang. Chaisang is now reinforced once again, and then there are 2,000 or 20,000 troops on the way to completely undo our progress. In fact, 20,000 there, 20,000 there, 20,000 there, 60,000, 69,000. It is unrelenting. Sima Yi's coming. I would very much like the opportunity to execute him if I could. Who have I captured? What have you got? Another research adherent. Ah, special envoy. You know what? He could actually be quite good. What's your loyalty like? 95. I might get him. No, Ganning, I don't think you need to retreat quite yet. I don't know how far into this video I am without us actually having really done anything, but the assault will be coming. Now he's coming from the south, so pivot south, everyone.
好吧，我在这儿，交给我吧。有什么问题吗？谨遵命令。是。
As well as we can. And next turn I should hopefully be able to deploy, and what I have to keep doing, funneling troops north. 10,000 there. How are we doing for supplies? Not brilliant. How's the market looking? Not brilliant. I know I'm leaving Wu quite poorly defended, but I think I'd rather you take the long way. But we can just keep funneling the spare troops we have. Little incursion here. We'll take that out as we have done using the Shanya. I wasn't paying attention at all. That's how quickly these units can march down the mountain pass. He probably has friends on the way. Yep, moving incredibly slowly. But we have Zhao Yun, Zhang Fei, Zhuge Liang and Liu Bei. Plus Wu Goutai. So the trick is to deploy these units in a way where they don't get caught out. So how do I do this? Well, Zhang Fei will need to go there. Zhao Yun will need to go there. Liu Bei. Isn't optimal, but as optimal as I can get it. And Zhuge Liang here. It's not very strong, so we should be able to wipe him out quite quickly. And then they're taking their time. As soon as they get closer to Jiaoqi, their morale is already quite bad. I'll deploy Guan Yu and his associates. Here comes Sima Yi. And here we are. What have we got? And our areas are better developed more quickly. More gold, brilliant. Yeah, see, this trade isn't huge for us. So I'll just try and... because Sima Yi is going to be stronger than Lu Meng, like for like. But Lu Meng does have range, so I can move him, cut him off. I'll cut Sima Yi off and then fire from range. And these guys... yeah. Just sort of get into range of the camp, I suppose. And you get ready to cut off the bandit unit. Next turn. I'll try and do it this turn. And I suppose the big moment first of all, trade. Maybe I'll do that next turn after I've acquired this guy. Not really. Can I alienate him from his ruler? Yeah, okay. Once he's back, I'll do another no, I don't really need to wait. Do the trade now. Special envoy. That should be enough. Okay, so the big offense. Zhao Tai, Lu Jun, Zhu Ran, Sun Quan, and Sun Shi. In fact, I'll send Sun Shi out later. 8,000 troops for everyone. Sun Shi just has the standard 1,000. That will do. And we just need to make our way down to the Shanya region. Oh, 20,000 more troops from Chaisang. Chaisang being incredibly full. Oh, she must be retreating. Okay, well, in which case... out you go. I forgot to pay attention to this, but look at that, we've taken 1,000 damage, and however many troops that Wuhan unit had, he has nearly none. And... no, we'll just play it slow. We're in no rush at all there. And then once we've... I suppose once we've taken out that unit, we can always have to rely on, well, not rely on Zhang Fei being notoriously reckless, but get him somewhat in position. Okay. There we go, there goes Umang's surround attack. So it is, he's cut off, but his troops aren't really. Well, he's not weaker, that's for certain. And in this area, I really should be using someone who has a good rate of capture, if we ever have any hope of repopulating. Oh dear, I messed that up. I cut this unit off too soon. Well, maybe we can go finish her off in the water. And yeah, he has no chance of getting away. I'm going to have these guys just go in for the assault now. Marteng's awfully weak. We are certainly far from weak. And we'll be able to cut him off before the siege weapons arrive, and they'll probably just retreat back into the city. And, you know, this mountain path is still taking years for Xiaodun to arrive. Okay, he's trying to retreat. Trying. Good, good, we'll be able to have him soon. Took 400 damage, took out 3,000 troops, that's a decent trade, no matter how we look at it. How is the food situation in Jianan? Yes, reasonable. And the merchant is not particularly good. Oh, look at that, surround and conquer. Why is he so fast on the water? Maneuver 21, maneuver 35, yet he can move what looks to be almost the same amount of tiles, unless the game isn't reporting correctly what they can do. So I think Umang will just sort of stay in the water here against Ma Chao. That might be for the best. Even though I said earlier on, I'm fully aware, don't do naval battles. This might be one of the few exceptions where naval battles are a good idea. Not captured, that is disappointing. Where's my child going? Oh, there we are. Dangerous territory for us. Can you reach that port? You can. Once he does, I'll capture the port and then carry out the surround and conquer against Duran. Not Duran, Zhang Ren. He'd be a very nice officer to capture, admittedly. So we don't have Tai Shi Si. Okay, we're going to sort of try and get into a sort of defensive formation here. The surround and conquer should help us a great deal. So you're there, you're there, you're there. Lian. Maybe I can build a camp behind us. Yes. Give us a bit more extra defence. He's being taken care of. He's already dead, and I think what I'll do is use this as an opportunity to take the fort. Looks like they're retreating. Oh no, here comes the reinforcements. Okay, well, I'm not in any rush to deploy there. Okay, here's the big battle of Chaisang Yi. Oh good, he's confused anyway. And that's what we wanted to see. Perfect. So let's go get Zhang Ren. And how do we deploy this? So I want the best chance, or the best possibility, or probability of being able to capture these officers, so I am going to deploy very aggressively. Quite happy with this result. Pursuing that won't do us too much good, so I'll leave that be. So capturing Ma Chao would be huge. That doesn't really do anything. Not captured, not captured, neither Li. Oh! We got Pangda. Okay, I'm not going to complain about that. And we took nearly no casualties. Woo, Jian Yi, Jiao Si, Jian. Yep, they're in. We're being attacked from all sides, but I can now progress on. Oh, okay, well, look at that. Well, that's interesting. They're leaving Chaisang awfully exposed. Do I want to bait them out to attacking me? That is the question. And you know what? That might be the best place to fight them. Our food is going to take a bit of a hit. Maybe I can bait them to approaching the Shanyu territory, as long as my troops don't move into it, so I'll repath that next turn. Ooh, lots of gold, no food. Quite a bit of food. No gold. You know, our supplies are running low. But, you know, we've had some very, very good decisive victories.
吧，大意吧，
感激不尽。
知道了。走先吧，感激不尽。出发。
非常感谢。
那就出发吧。谢了。即刻启程。见识见识我的谋略吧。
即刻出发。
哦，行吧。那就出发吧。嘿嘿嘿。出发。非常感谢。出发。即刻启程。行吧。并不容易。好吧。
出发了。
出发。十分感谢。好的。动身吧。
走吧。
抓紧时间。
感激不尽。
出发。
Okay, okay, okay. We got Zhang He. Oh, well, to be honest, it's not particularly very good. Huh. Okay, one more turn.
一气呵成的动作，正是老虎的本领。
And look at that, that's what we were waiting for.
确认一下。
That is the... How quickly can you get there? No, something isn't calculating right here.
找我吧。
It's saying you can get there in one turn.
好的。
Dash doesn't apply for water, and I think it's assuming he has dash.
谨遵命令。有命令吗？
也有。
Talking about dash, we're going to make a dash for that port, because if we get the surround and conquer, the city is ours. Okay, reward.
感谢。
即刻出发。
Okay, welcome aboard. Nope, I don't need you that much. Yeah, he would join us, but he's a million miles away. Okay, okay, okay. Once again, public order for the port.
在这里。好吧。
Ooh, he's going to hurt us a fair bit.
那就行。
走了。好吧。
Have you got any prisoners? No. Okay, it's fine. If Ding Feng dies here, it's not necessarily dreadful. Okay, race for the port. Would have liked to go over Hawaii.
还请您多多指教。
Come on. No, the AI wasn't. No, it was lying. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Surround and conquer time. Masu and Buchi. No. Okay, well, you should join us. Come on, surround and conquer. Surround and conquer. And there we go.
此事请过目。
Okay, so what I need to do here is build some sort of wall around this port in anticipation
开始吧。
of the attacks we'll be receiving soon.
荣幸之至。
Because Chaisang is going to be ours now. So I need a camp
知道。怎么了？
as quickly as one can be provided.
交给。
有何贵干？
Wujiang is still full of troops. Okay,
合适。合适。
retreat.
交给我。
Okay, retreat. That's going to be difficult.
您找我吗？谨遵。怎么了？我明白了。有命令吗？知道。
And look at what we've got here. Ganning, Lingtong, Sanshao. I think the food situation's starting to look a little grim as well, so Ganning and Lingtong there. Sun Shao there. Another 20,000 troops to annihilate. Oh. Yeah, it is pretty bad. How are our merchants looking? It's November, so not very good, I should imagine. Food here is pretty bad. I got 30,000 gold. Okay, even though this is a pretty bad trade, I got that much gold. There's no sense in just topping up our supplies. And as we did before, Guan Yu and friends. I'll just cut this bit out as you've seen what I'm doing already, and I'll try and minimise the repetitive battles we've already seen. Dingfen captured by Sima Yi, not good. This actually shouldn't be too much to worry about. I forgot to appoint overseers, never mind, I'm an idiot. But... Okay, I didn't think about reckless. Whoops, okay. Anyway, did you build the camp? Not quite. Well, regardless. We are now going to assault the city. But we do need Sima Yi to give us Dingfeng back. So, Sima Yi, very, very kindly. Is he on land? No. Okay, what mistake did I make there? That's it. Not enough overseers for everything. Quite literally, not enough overseers for everything. But Chaisang, soon. Very, very soon, Chaisang is ours. Okay. Wu Xi, welcome back to Wu. For context, he's a sort of Wu general. I think he was in charge of the South Jiao region historically, but in this scenario he betrayed Wu after the failed Battle of Chirbi. No. Oh, I don't mind if he takes that. Okay. Ah, the city's confused. It is all but ours. There he goes. Sima Yi is captured. Incredible. There he goes. We are going to execute him without a shadow of a doubt. And again, going back to what I was trying to do before. So, you build your wall there. You build your wall there. And that way, when we get attacked from the west, which we will, though it is kind of undefended at the moment, we will be able to, well, mount a good resistance. Sima Yi being captured is incredible. That is going to be, well, the morale victory. Right. A few more turns left. Ooh, volley. And Senshi is down. That is not good. Okay, Sima Yi. Thank you very much. And anyone of any interest? Old Man Cheng Yu, Man Chong. I don't think any of these are going to end up being able to defect, but near-death Chang'e. He often does defect. Oh, Pang De as well. Incredibly disloyal Pang De. That should be a promotion, having taken the city. Okay, so I want to get affairs in order just about. Okay, have I... Oh, yes, so now, Sima Yi and Herchi, both water warlords and helmsmen. Pan Chang Ma Chong. Well, most of these officers, to be honest, can go up north now. The Shanya, maybe not. Sun Shangxiang isn't that useful. So, who has spare officers and where? No, mind you. Herdar, he could potentially work as a naval officer with Herchi. That's his son. And Chen Hua and... How many officers do we have here? 22. Oh, there's got to be some that aren't doing anything. Oh, another incoming battle shortly. Oh, okay, I completely forgot. You know what, this is actually looking a little bit closer than I thought it would. Guan Ping and Guan Suo have both been injured. Okay, have I got a snake? I do. I got the means of cutting this army off. I kind of do. God, this might actually be kind of close. I definitely should have paid more attention. So if I get you out, perhaps. Okay, maybe we'll finish off watching this battle for this video. Okay, a little bit of trading left. Only a little bit of gold needed. And what else do we need to do to make sure everything is in its place? So you're going to move inside. We're going to cut you off naturally. And I think we are going to send the duo back out. Okay, a few things here. And I paused a second just to work out where am I going to get my reinforcements from. So, as convoluted as it is and potentially dangerous, 83 days. Oh. I'm going to have to get these destroyed. Well, reinforcements are going to take a long time through this path anyway. And we simply do not have a lot of food available. getting reinforcements from Chaisang Yi is going to be incredibly risky. Okay, oh, why are you doing that?
我乐意效劳。
That was a mistake. Not that she's actually not taking too much damage considering, but
我有事禀报。
not what I wanted to do exactly.
要下令吗？
So you move down there. How the hell did I do that? You there?
有命令吗？
And just try and get across there. Okay.
我令我忠心
You know, I could actually end up losing this.
出击！
I hope that's huge.
打败仗，
No, it isn't.
干得好！
And he's captured.
我忠心效命，
Oh, she's not particularly good. Neither is he.
忠心效命。
Ah, we'll go tie.
此事请过目。
So, at least next turn, I will...
谢了。
Oh, I can't send you Huang out. Near death, can't send you out.
遵命。什么事？
Alright, I guess that's the only thing we can do. There's no point in me moving in melee range.
好吧，你走我吧。
Let's just hope that the surround is enough to help the city survive. But they haven't got many reinforcements in tow, so it should be okay. And everything is okay here for now. Emphasis for now, I need a good merchant. That's an atrocious merchant. Oh well.
我知道了。
Now I should. Have I still got wire ropes? Yes, I've been using a bad policy for all this time. Oh gosh. Okay, well now I've leveled up. I've got fish level 10 at least. Prepare register. Could do wheel base for the people if I got the points for it. I would certainly do not. Nearly do if I rank up a little bit more. Okay, I'll take that off for now. I've got 3 points. Help our recruitment a little bit more.
知道。
So, get... I suppose, send Quan out. Build some wire ropes. All across the port. Maybe Jiao Tai can go with him just in case.
我已经迫不及待了。
That should be enough security for now.
是。明白了。
Guan Yu, big damage. Kind of big damage.
朝我的道路，请多指教。
San Juan, I think he might have defense.
尽情体会天下第一的功夫吧。
Good, good, that helps. Come on, move one tile before you get it. Oh, don't.
出击！
Good, good, good. Okay, that's all we needed to save the city. It being half durability really doesn't matter.
明白了。
Where is Huang Chong? Deng Hai, I just saw there. He's entered the field. Huang Chong, where are you? No, Hua Zhong. Hua Zhong, Hua Zhong. Am I thinking of the wrong name? Who the hell am I thinking of? The guy who's friends with Quan, who has the big axe in Dynasty Warriors. How have I forgotten his name? Zhu Huang. Ah. It's been a very long episode, please forgive me. So Zhu Huang. Zhu Huang. You are prisoner in Jahardin's unit. Okay, well you're going to be free next turn.
怎么了？好的。
Arrow, arrow. Take him out and then retreat into the city.
即刻出征！
And you retreat if you can.
实在
And we got Wenping in the background. Dong Yun, yep, my Prime Minister of Shu. Excellent. He is friends with... oh, not... I wonder if that... yeah, he's the young one. His father must still be working for Wei. And Cao Chang is retreating. Oh, brilliant. All we have to do is take out Cao Ren now.
我有事禀报。
Okay, so I will make sure he doesn't escape. Perhaps with arrows.
我拟人场。
要下令吗？是。
And then I... ooh, is he going for Jiaoqi from Guiyang? Surely not. I'll cut him off if he is. Oh, Shahobar has entered the field. Okay, well you can get back onto land.
好吧。好的。说，好吧。好的。交给我吧。什么事？
And once more to end the episode. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here. Bit of a cliffhanger, but we did take Chaisang. The next target has to be Changsha. Again, stretching ourselves even further. But once we take Changsha, we can take Guiyang, and our south is suddenly that much more secure. So we had overcome a challenge, an obstacle, and now we have an even harder obstacle to overcome. But well, we've both taken casualties at least this episode from our all-time high. But this is progress. The last episode had none at all. Now, after blood, sweat and tears and God knows how many troops I exterminated, we have progress. So I do hope this episode was a bit more enjoyable than the last one, and I hope if you like this episode, leave any feedback you may have, and I will hopefully upload the next one sometime quite soon. Thank you and take care.